Reading the option, it's Smith. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete.
Hey, quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On the move to his left. Across the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeye! What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ran out the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Smith wants to throw. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dances away. He'll try to... There he goes! And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against you. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. He unleashes a long one. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. The throw. That's caught. It's Daly. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught behind the line, it's Salter. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Smith dropping to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Roberts. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Got his man, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Daly. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finding open areas. Got the 1st down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. And they're able to get him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on first and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Buys a little time. Got him, and nobody's close. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Smith wants to throw. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. Keep this drive alive.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't get a ton on the... The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into...
Oh, he's got some space. safe. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. And they're going to score again. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The offense changing the play. Smith dropping to pass. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. after missing that 53-yard field goal attempt. Pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Smith wants to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off into enemy territory and outbounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Oh, he got loose. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to breaks into the open. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. So after that pick 6 on the opening drive, a chance here to get a touchdown of their own. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Smith dropping to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daly. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Salter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Took care of it himself. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Smith wants to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That's the risk you take when a long field goal like that 57-yarder doesn't go. Now the offense has it around the 40. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Turning it on. Quick step and go. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Smith dropping to pass. Unleashes one. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he'll be brought down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Right out trying to get it in. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise at the O-line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Smith wants to throw. Looking to buy time. The short hands, it's Daly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Salter. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. Good pick up there. They'll change, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Salter. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. The Buckeyes line it up with a first and goal. Ahead, and he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Smith dropping to pass. Touchdown Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score. No midseason concentration. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. And they'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Picked up a few extra on. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, he's got a chance. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking left. And here's...
A little bit conservative. I can't...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last... Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Buys a little time with his feet.